Welcome back to Aquavale. It's the final of the first ever virtual Aylesbury duck race. Who will take our coveted trophy and the advertising on Bucks Radio and potentially win you £200 cash and a year's membership here at Aquavale? Ben Mosby, the rules.
Well, the rules are quite simple. Swim as fast as you can. And here's the thing, in the final, the ducks will complete 2 laps of our course, so it really is anyone's race. Who have you got your eye on?
Well, obviously the 3 heat winners were in good form. That's Duck 3, Dustless Sanding Duck from the I Group Services. Duck 6, Ugly Duckling from Swan Pool, Used to the Water, had a very, very good heat. And duck number 12, Fairy Duck Mother from the Waterside Theatre. Oh yes, he did. Oh, she did very well, so could well be one to watch out. Any dark horses, Ben?
Well, I like the look of duck number 17, Bengoshi, sponsored by Horwood and James, but I think maybe one of the dark horses, or the dark ducks, I suppose it should be, duck number 9, the Tile Ranger, sponsored by Home Tiles, could be highly decorated at the end of the race, because it's tiles. Yes. Talking about highly decorated, have you got the trophy?
I have. Ready?
Oh, yeah? Yeah? What is that?
It's the trophy.
You are joking me.
No, it's a fun piece of duckware.
It's supposed to be...
Yeah, but we had to pay you. That's what was left.
Oh.
So just smile and say it's good.
It's great.
We are racing for this. Shall we begin?
Yeah, you better get to your starting blocks. Right, well, see, can you believe that, Duck? Whilst Nathan heads to the starting point, let me give you the full rundown of the runners and riders for the final. So going as duck number 2 is Super Sevi, sponsored by SWR Dell Consultancy. Duck number 3 is Dustless Sanding Duck, sponsored by I Group Services. Duck number 6 from the Swan Pool in Buckingham is the Ugly Duckling. Duck number 9 is the Tile Ranger, sponsored by Home Tiles. Duck number 12 is the Fairy Duck Mother, sponsored by the Waterside Theatre. Duck number 16 is Mini Flipper, sponsored by Flip Out. Number 17, Bengoshi, sponsored by Horwood and James. Duck number 20 is Smasher Duck, sponsored by Smashing Windows. And finally, duck number 23, all the way from Bishopstone, is Crash Test Ducky, sponsored by Crash2000.com. We get ready for the big final. 2 laps, don't forget. Nathan is ready to call them home.
For the grand final of the virtual Aylesbury duck race from Bucks Radio, starter Sarah, release the ducks in 3, 2. For the final time, they go into the water. It's an early lead for Duck 6, Ugly Duckling from the Swan Pool. From 20, Smasher Duck from Smashing Windows. Bringing up the rear right now, Duck 9, Tile Ranger from Home Tiles. It can all change. They hit the currents on Ben Straight. Ben Mosby.
What, they know that it's a 2-lap race this time out, because they do all seem to be taking their time a little bit more. They've all gone for the inside track this time as we head towards the first bend, and it is number 6 in the lead, Ugly Duckling from the Swan Pool in Buckingham. Got a good lead over number 2, which is Super Sevi from SWR Dell Consultancy. Oh, but hello, hang on a minute. The first duck's taken that first bend quite wide, but 6 still in the lead. Ugly Duckling as we head towards the end of lap 1. Number 2 in second, Super Sevi, and it's 20 in third place currently. Smasher Duck from Smashing Windows, but it's 6 who has a commanding lead as we head back to Nathan as we get ready to take lap number 2.
Interesting here though, Duck 6, Ugly Duckling, is taking a very, very wide approach into this second lap. Can anybody come down the inside? Duck 20, Smasher Duck, threatening. Also in there, Duck 12, the Fairy Duck Mother from the Waterside Theatre. Now Duck 6, Ugly Duckling, has stopped from the Swan Pool, and coming through on the inside, Super Sevi from SWR Dell Consultancy, named after Sevi Ballesteros. What a drive that was into that final corner going in towards Ben Straight. In 16, Mini Flipper from Flip Out. From 20, Smasher Duck. It looks right now as though Super Sevi's come to a stop. Oh, Sevi, what have you done? Coming in behind 16, the Mini Flipper, and a real bunch behind that of Bengoshi from Horwood and James, who's doing complete circles. From 20 from Smasher Duck, Ben Mosby.
Oh, number 2, Super Sevi looked to be miles in front, but he's taken a bit of a bad lie there, but he seems to have picked up a bit of a second win as he goes again. Duck number 16 in second place, the Mini Flipper from Flip Out. It's those 2 well clear currently, but coming up on the rails In third place is duck number 6, Ugly Duckling. So it's those three as we go into the final straight. It's number 2, Super Sevi from SWR Dell Consultancy, who seems to have done much of the work, finds a second win once again and goes for it. But hang on a minute, duck number 16, the Mini Flipper from Flip Out, also in with a shout. Nathan's going to call him home.
There's been a hell of a battle at the end of the race with 2 or 3 ducks bumping each other. They're out of it. Looks like Super Sevi will take it though from SWR Dell Consultancy. He will cross the line in first place and be crowned the first ever virtual Aylesbury Duck Race winner from number 6, Ugly Duckling, the Swan Pool Buckingham. Who's going to come in third? It's looking like number 16, the Mini Flipper is that coming across the line right now. And then 20, Smash a Duck as well. And here comes number 6, Ugly Duckling, I beg your pardon, from Swan Pool. It was 16 in second, Ugly Duckling coming in 4th in the end. And the rest of the ones just crossing the line right now. We see the Waterside Duck Fairy, Duck Mother, number 12, because of course Midnight, famously in Cinderella, could have still been going to midnight in the end after a very decent start. Number 3 there, Dustless Sanding Duck from iGroup Services. Number 12 just coming in, we mentioned that, and now 17, Bengoshi from Horde and James. And this last 2, had they been in front, we'd have definitely had DAR. There was some real bumping between these 2 ducks on the bend going into the second lap from Tile Ranger from Home Tiles. He was the main protagonist and ends up coming in last, just in behind duck number 23, Crash Test Ducky, living up to his name, a real crash on that corner going into the second lap. But we have our winner, and it's congratulations. Sevi really was super from SWR Dell Consultancy, our winner of the first ever virtual Aylesbury Duck Race.